It's time for the show that brings the magic right to your speakers. Ears Up!
What are we doing? Spirit fingers now, Terrence?
Dude, I am so excited.
You're pumped.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Don't be a woo guy today, though. You came in here wooing. You scared and you startled me.
Sorry. I
startled
apologize,
me.
man. I've been thinking about this show for like 50 episodes.
Well, 49 maybe.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody. This is Ears Up Podcast. Not your only source for Disney news, but, maybe the best. I don't know. We'll see. It all depends on you, fine people. And I don't know. That's another great intro.
Yeah.
Yes.
50 weird. That's what we should have done.
The
cut
best
together.
intro.
Cut together all my weird intros
Oh, that would have been so good.
because they're bizarre. Not intentionally. I just I think I'm prepared for the show, and then the light turns on. You're like, I don't know. All the thoughts and the thinks come out, and it's a whole thing.
Things are hard.
Things are hard. That's true. This is our 50th show. 50 shows. We've been broadcasting here at Ears Up World Headquarters for I think about a little over 2 years. And wow, what a weird experience. Terrence, did you ever think we'd get to this point?
No.
Really? Honestly?
Really?
Honestly, so I recently listened to episode 1, and I remember going home after episode 1. I was like, well, we tried.
Really?
Yeah.
It was that bad?
It was bad. I'm not going to lie. It was bad.
We have a listener named Sean who we know dearly, and he and his son are obsessed with that episode.
Yeah,
They sit at the dinner table sometimes. He told us this. They sit at the dinner table and they will quote us. And they'll say the words along with
from
us.
that show specifically.
Yeah.
Like Sean and the boy will sit and listen to that show and say the lines like watching your favorite movie. It's like watching
Yeah.
The Love Guru. You know what I mean? Just you quote every line.
It's so...
Thank you. Becca's the only one paying attention right now.
I was paying attention. I'm just so used to you talking about the Love Guru that
that's
it doesn't even
true.
shock me anymore.
That's true.
But it's kind of weird because listening to that, it was like an hour and 15, hour and 20, something
No
like that.
way. Was it?
Yeah, it was. But
No.
yeah.
I think you're wrong.
No, I don't think I am.
Let's see.
But I
See
think
it
it
right now.
took like 3 hours for us to record it because we would stop and cut and go
Well,
on and
yes.
then. And that was back in the, now we just do one take and like whatever.
One and done, baby. One
Yeah.
and done. It is. It's 42 minutes.
Oh, what
Liar.
felt like. I'm sorry.
I made a mistake. Yes, our first show is pretty adorable because everyone remembers, maybe they don't, where I was adamant about doing the show. Here, we're getting sidetracked. Hold on, let me do the intro and do all their standard stuff, and then we'll get back to a little reminiscing. So what the show is going to be about is just we're doing a little awards show. So those of you who follow us on social media, we put out on Facebook and Twitter and all that kind of nonsense. Just a little short questionnaire, like a 4-thing or 5-topic thing for you guys to vote on. What's your favorite episode? Who's your favorite guest? That kind of stuff. And then we have a couple surprises internally here to present a few awards. And that's about it. It's just, it's not like a pat on the back show, but just kind of like, wow, we made 50 shows. It's been kind of a weird trip, man. And, so that's it. It might be a short show. Words to live by.
You're right.
Anyway, you can find us on iTunes, TuneIn, yada, yada, yada. You already know about that. If there's like some sort of podcast catcher or whatever that we are not on that you use, and maybe someone else told you about the show or whatever, let me know. Jason at EarzUpPodcast.com, EarzUp-podcast.com. And we'll try to get on there. I think it'd be great. We're on Facebook, as I mentioned, Instagram, Twitter, that kind of stuff. Excuse me. If you have any feedback on the show, we'd love to hear it. Taryn specifically would love to hear it, so you can shoot that over to Taryn, Taren, at EarzUp-podcast.com. Remember, ears with a Z. Excuse me, I got the hiccup burp things. Any compliments you want to say, shoot over to Terrence, Terrence, You should get a shorter name, like Conrad or something like that.
Yeah.
You can say hi to Bev at EarzUp, and then anything else goes to me. Don't forget to check out the blog. We have more cool Disneyland information, like our Disneyland Animated Classics review.
How are those going?
That I promised to...
Before this episode was recorded.
Before the last episode dropped.
Yeah, you're right.
I promised everybody that I would put that out
we
there.
can skip some, man.
And
That
I
one was
haven't.
horrible.
No, I got to do it. I don't have anything else to do during the day.
Just type.
There's no reason for me not to do it.
I'm going to write yours right now. You ready?
Okay.
It was bad.
Perfect.
There you go.
I had 3/4 of it done. Anyway, I got to do it. I'll do it.
There's only 3 words.
It's true. If you want to support great information like this that never gets finished, we have an Amazon link. We know you're it's starting to get into Christmas season. People are already doing their Christmas shopping, and we would really appreciate heading over to our link on our blog, and that gets us in the behind the scenes of Amazon. We get I think it's like 6% or 5% or whatever it is from your purchase. Amazon gives to us, and it really helps us out a lot. It pays for our hosting, it pays for our studio rental, and it pays for little gifts and stuff that we're going to give away tonight. So thank you to those of you who have been doing that. Those of you who haven't, don't feel bad. You can start now. It's fine. Everyone buys stuff on Amazon. Do it. We also have reoccurring donations. We just got 2 more reoccurring donors, which I think is awesome.
That's
So
good.
thank you very much.
Yay.
One was for $1 and one was for $5.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's
Thank you.
great. So
That's really nice.
even $1 doesn't even matter, man. Anything helps, and it's the thought that counts. So we really appreciate that. That stuff helps out too. You can also go to CovEars, getcovears.com, which are reusable designer covers for your existing Mickey Mouse ear hats. And we found one, this new kind of headband. Is the camera on me, Taryn?
I'm working on it.
Okay, that's fine.
We're having some camera issues.
That's right. That Disney's starting to put out these animal print headbands. So, like, here's the zebra one. If I can.
Zebra?
Zebra.
That's how it's pronounced.
Yeah, in England.
Okay.
I'm English right now.
Okay.
Or Australian. Either way, I'll fight you because that's all they do. And so, yeah, it's a zebra one, and they also have a cheetah print one. And, we thought, we already have cheetah print CovEars. So why not just, you can buy the zebra one, and you throw the cheetah print one over it, and bam, there you go. You've got both. You have cheetah print headband. Look at that.
Not bad.
And a new species of animal.
That's right. Well, and then the headband is still the zebra, but, when you do this, no one's going to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all covered in your hair and whatever.
Plus it counts.
They just see that. I think it looks rad. And then you can put the pink sparkles on or whatever. We have 8 different ones that you can customize. But that was kind of the point of these is to prevent you from having to buy every single piece of Disney headgear. We're trying to make these covers to appeal to a lot of different people. And you can buy one set and switch out the covers, and you have an entirely different headband. So check them out. GetCovEars.com. That helps us out as well. Churro shirts.
Oh, yeah.
There's a new site you can go
Camera's
to.
still on you.
Churroshirt.com. Churroshirt.com. It's just a redirect to our webpage. But, when Taryn and I were walking around Walt Disney World, which we'll get to next show, people were like, oh, my God, where'd you get that shirt? Churroshirt.com. And it just makes it so much easier. They go, well, some of the podcasts, Ears Up with a Z and blah, 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 blah.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Churroshirt.com. Also, Halloween is literally right around the corner. And remember last year we had our good friend Push Eject come on with his little Nightmare Before Christmas themed skulls, right? So check out his cool Etsy shop. You can go to Etsy.com and then search Push Eject. That's his name, and they're up there. And him and his girls will crank those things out to you, get them just in time for Halloween, leave them up for Christmas, and everything's great. Also, our friend Lulu Gumshoe, who made our lovely churro shirt design. She's a very talented comic book artist and all-around good artist. Maybe not just for comic books, but, whatever. She has a nice design over on TeePublic as well.
Yeah, I saw that. It's pretty cool.
It's cute, right?
Yeah.
So if you go and search Lulu_Gumshoe or you search Beer Me, hers is a little beer bottle. Terrence, have you seen her
I
her
saw
shirt?
It today. I'm going to buy that.
It's
so awesome.
So am I. It's pretty cool.
So awesome.
It's a little cartoon beer bottle that's kind of slouched over, and he goes, I need a me. I think it's hilarious. So check that out. Support the people who support our show because, seriously, without these two people, we wouldn't be where we are. So there you go. Okay. Award show. Wait, what was I talking about that I said I was going to get to after? Oh, our first show. No, our first show.
Oh.
Yeah.
You want
Let's do feedback. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, that's okay. We got one from Chris. He says, "Hi guys, I've been listening to your podcast for a few weeks now. I'm really enjoying it. I live in the East Bay, and it's cool to hear a podcast from Disney fans who live in Northern California, and I understand all of your Northern California city references, like the references you made to Pinole in your last episode." Smiley face. Mm-hmm. Anyway, you guys were musing in the last episode about how to get off the Tower of Terror at DCA if it breaks down. I was on Tower of Terror in DCA in 2013 when it broke down, and wanted to share how we were walked off.
Okay. Stuck on Tower of Terror. That should be the name of the ride. Stuck on Tower of Terror.
Once you're in there, you just can't. You have to go through with it.
Yeah. Even just going up and getting stuck wherever. That's scary enough.
Yeah,
you don't have to go through the ride.
So he describes what happens, and it's actually like my heart started racing when I first read it. So the ride started as usual. The elevator made it to the scene where it shows the hotel guests in the hallway. Mm-hmm. The 5 guests appeared, but the projection started to flicker prematurely. Suddenly, the video stopped, and some emergency lights came on. Okay, at this point, on that ride, I would flip out.
Ugh. Thank you.
So a cast member voiced over a speaker in the elevator told us that there was a malfunction and that someone would be up to assist us. About 10 to 15 minutes later, 2 cast members walked into the hallway set from the side door to help. They disabled our seatbelt locks and told us not to take any pictures because they didn't want to ruin the magic. It was really neat being able to walk into the hallway scene.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, where we were led to an exit directly off the side of the hallway. There's an exit immediately to the left of the hallway scene as you're facing it in the elevator. The door leads to the outside where there's about 5 to 6 stories worth of stairs on the side of the Hollywood Tower Hotel.
Okay.
I believe there are multiple hallways, showrooms in the first several stories of Tower of Terror, which explains the need for so many flights of stairs. We were led down about 4 flights to the ground level, where we were given our ultimate fast pass, of course, the one-time use for up to 4 guests for any ride, regardless of if the ride has a fast pass. We then walked through the backstage through a door that leads on stage and went about our day. I hope that clears things up. This is the second time I've been walked off a ride, the other being the People Mover at Walt Disney World.
Oh.
That's kind of cool, too.
Yeah.
And this was definitely the more interesting of the two. Yeah. It's neat to see how the cast members handle the situation and to see how each attraction is set up to evacuate guests.
Yeah.
Great job, guys. Chris. So it's interesting.
Was that a great job to us or to the cast members who walked him off?
I think that was to us.
Okay.
But I'm also pretty selfish.
Chris, I need clarification on that. I like how the bulk of the story was we walked down some stairs.
Well, yeah, but also, I don't know, just imagining, I don't know if that ride is just too realistic or what it is, but, I am legitimately terrified every time I go on it.
Yeah, I hate that ride. And so, as part of our honeymoon, which is our first show back being married,
yes,
Taryn,
that is.
I found this. I don't know if you...
Stop it.
Okay. We went to Disneyland and kind of hung out with a lot of your cousins.
Yes.
Which is kind of strange. They happened to be there at the same time, and they convinced us to go on Tower of Terror. We're like, well, okay, fine. We have to. And you had cousins out from Michigan?
Michigan.
Minneಮಿchigan?
Michigan.
And so I feel like, okay, we have to go on. There's no way we can just sit there and go, no, you guys go on, and we'll just wait in DCA, which is the least fun place to wait anywhere. And it was terrifying. We have a photo. And I'm legitimately terrified. Did I show it to you, Taryn?
So I was
oh my God.
I was on an end seat, and so I had this bar on the side, and I was holding onto the bar with both hands, eyes closed, mouth open, just screaming. It was really scary.
That's me right in the front. I'm legitimately terrified. That's a real face. That's a real face I'm making.
Yeah.
And then Taryn is up to the left or whatever.
You look like you just want to crawl out of your seat.
I do.
I don't know if you can show it to that camera if it'll work or
That's
not.
crazy.
Try Terrence's
Maybe.
camera. I was saying Terrence's, but
I can do that too.
yeah.
You just tell me.
Yeah. You can kind of see it, yeah. A little bit.
I look terrified.
Yeah.
Taryn kind of looks terrified too. I don't know if you saw her.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm holding on for dear life.
That's what I guess. Was
Look at
coming
that.
out of her mouth
Angry
at that
Becca's in
point.
the studio too. Yeah. It's terrible. Yeah,
Very scary ride.
that ride should not exist in any point ever in anybody's life.
Yeah.
It's a great ride.
Stop it.
It
It's
really
not
is.
a great
It's a
ride.
good-
It's a really well done ride,
Sure,
but that's why
but-
it's so scary.
Whatever.
Who
you
wants
know,
to fall down an elevator shaft? I mean, come on.
multiple times? And I swear they took us through twice. Because they did the thing and you go down, you do the thing and you go down, and then it's like, okay, we're done. No, and then we went up
It
again
did
more
keep
times.
going.
I'm like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. It was like a 10-minute ride. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for the feedback, Chris. Appreciate that very much. Okay, so our 50th show.
Yeah.
So I just want to talk a little bit about us starting the show. Bev is running a little bit late, she said. So,
Which is kind of funny. It's a little bit. It's like the show itself because she came in a little bit later.
That's right. Yeah. So before all this, we were talking about the first show, and I wanted it to be 15 minutes because I really felt like that would be the way to get Disney information across.
Right.
15-minute little segments. That's totally fine. But
Can you even imagine getting across what we get across in 15 minutes or even 20 minutes?
No. Well, that's right. So then I realized once we started doing the show, we actually have a lot of things to say.
Well, we couldn't even get through the intro in 15 minutes.
Well, it
Yeah.
wouldn't be that way. It would be like
Yeah.
the How Stuff Works podcast, where
Right.
they don't have anything to really say. They go, "Oh, my name's Michelle, and we're going to talk about pencils." And then you talk about pencils, and you go, "Okay, thanks for listening. Find more wherever." Which then I realized is a completely terribly boring podcast.
Yeah.
And so I kind of like I like that it never happened.
Yeah, I agree.
I like that it never happened. Yeah, I don't know. There you go. 50th show, everybody. Cheers. Bye. We'll see you later.
No.
And
And you need to. You don't sound happy enough about it.
Well, I mean, it's only, I'm happy. I'm not getting paid anymore, so I can only be so happy. Angry Becca's in the studio with Tiny Frankie. Oh, hang on a second. Go ahead, Bex.
I'm always happy.
You happy, Becca?
Happy Becca? Wait, we don't know.
I'm going
her.
to change it. By the end of the show, I'll be happy, Becca. I promise. Yeah, no, I don't.
You're gonna hear your tiny baby crying.
Yeah.
Or not crying, but
Be quiet, baby.
He's just talking.
talking.
Hey, baby. Hi, baby.
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 Oh, see, now she's quiet.
But she's wearing a princess costume today. It's very cute.
She's Cinderella.
Where can you see it? Because she's awful cute.
Make it
we'll
blue.
get ratings for sure.
Oh yeah, she's on camera right now,
Aw.
dancing on a table.
Not with those knees.
Hey,
That won't be
Hey.
the first.
She is.
hey. I had one job to do.
To make sure that doesn't happen.
Exactly.
And you're doing great at it.
I'm trying.
Okay, let's get to some awards. Huh? I brought our bag of prizes.
Okay.
So we have like pins and things and stuff. So I feel like to the people who win,
They should get something.
we'll get some stuff away.
Yeah.
I think it'll be great.
And we, honestly, we went through what categories we wanted to do and who we wanted to nominate. And
Yeah.
if your name isn't read, please still know we really appreciate you. I mean,
Oh,
we couldn't do
totally.
this without our listeners. And there's so much interaction, whether it be, in the chat during live stream, whether it be on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or Pinterest. There's so much interaction, and we really do appreciate it. We appreciate every single one of you guys out there.
Yes, absolutely. There's people say, there's podcasters who do it for the love of Disney, and that's part of it, right? Like we
Right.
all love the park, but seriously, I think we do it for the audience interaction.
Well, one of the things, this was crazy. So when we went to Disneyland about a month ago, actually.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
It was crazy. Yeah. We went to, I know. Once every 4 years.
It happened.
No, we went to Disneyland about a month ago, and there was a Dion Michael.
Sanders?
No, Dion Michael.
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Yeah. South African. Yeah.
He said Zimbabwe.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
same area. So he's
They're way
contacting
different.
me. He's contacting me on Instagram. He's like, "Where are you? I'm here. Well, I'm over here," and we just couldn't meet up. And we
Yeah.
met up our last day there, and
Yeah.
he had like African chocolate, and he
Wow.
gave us a card with a 50 in it, and said, $1 for every episode, kind of a thing, and stuff like that's amazing. That we have not only people trying to meet us in the park, but we have listeners meeting up with each other in the park, and I think that's what we envisioned when we started to help people love Disneyland even more than they already do.
Yeah.
Where did
Kind of a
that
thing.
50 go?
It's still in the bag, and if we took my
Okay.
car, it would be in here right now. And I took a picture
man.
of it, same serial number, everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a different serial number. I just care that the 5 and the 0 are in the same places.
He also had gifts for our kids. He was super nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, he sounded awesome.
Great dude.
Way
Yeah.
to go.
We've met a few nice people in the parks, and you know, I'd never really thought it would get to that point. Honestly, I just wanted to kind of spread the love a little bit and entertain people. That's really what I enjoy doing, and as a result of that, we've kind of built a little community of people, and I really like it. I feel very protective of our community, and you know, I think I don't know. I think we're doing a great job. If I can pat
Yeah.
ourselves on the back just real fast, I don't want to make that the whole show. Like, hey, yay, hooray for us! But you know, 50 episodes is pretty, you know, pretty
It's
good.
huge.
I mean,
Yeah.
I wonder how many hours that is. You know, what, maybe 55 hours of
Yeah.
content or
Probably,
something like
yeah.
that. That's a lot.
Well, and one of
Maybe
the reasons,
maybe probably more.
Yeah.
Honestly,
yeah, one of the reasons that I liked or that I wanted to start this too is because like I think part of it is that we don't get to go as often as we want to,
Right.
and so kind of talking about it kind of gives you that sense that you're there
Yeah.
when you're not, and
Totally.
that was always I don't know because I remember that's what happened is I started listening to Disney podcasts at work because I was like, oh, I'm at work. I wish I was at Disneyland.
Right.
And how can I feel like I'm there? And
yeah,
then I listened to them and I went, we should do this.
we could do this.
You could do this, yeah.
We could do this differently.
Yeah, and you know, and you know, it's a labor of love for sure. You know, it's
It's not easy.
It's not easy. It's not cheap, and it takes a lot of work, man. And I'm really proud of everyone in this room for sticking with it with me. And you know, here we are, 50 shows. So let's start giving away some awards. Even
Yeah.
though Bev's not
Sounds
here, I was
good.
kind of just stalling for time for Bev this show, but
Loser.
Brad's out there. Okay, here we go. Where are my categories? So we have a few cool categories. Like I said, we voted on some. We had you guys vote on some other ones. What should we do first, Terrence? You want to do theirs or ours?
Let's do theirs.
Let's do theirs.
Yeah.
Okay. So we had we threw a poll out on Facebook to ask a few questions. One of those was, what is the best new segment? And we got a lot of honestly, we got a lot of interaction on that. A favorite where is it? Why can't I find it? Oh no, that was ours. Sorry, wrong one.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Best park edition.
Oh,
That was one of them. So we asked best
Ooh.
park edition, worst park subtraction, which a couple people didn't really understand.
Right.
Favorite blog post, favorite guest, favorite episode.
Okay.
So I'm going to leave the favorite guest and favorite episode till later.
Yes. Yes.
So I'll do some of listener ones, I'll do some of ours, and then
Right.
I'll come back,
Sounds
circle
good.
back around. Because to me, those are the two most important ones.
I agree.
yeah. It's like best actor.
So the best park edition. Now, you guys don't know this.
Yeah,
you guys,
you're right.
you guys don't know
No,
the listener ones.
No, we
I'm
don't.
the only one who knows. So what do you think the listeners chose as the best park edition? What was the best thing added to the Disney parks?
Cars Land.
You think so?
I'm actually going to go with Toy Story Midway Mania.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That is a good addition.
I'm going to go with World of Color.
Oh, that's a good
Just
one,
for
too.
funsies.
Good one.
That's a good one, too.
Do I win?
We got some people. So before I tell you who won,
Oh, Becca.
here are some answers. Dole Whips.
What? Sorry.
What, okay. Time out.
Hold up.
Whoever
hold
filled
up.
this out at 9:20
Wait,
on
hold on.
9/28/2015 at 20:45,
JP.
you
I'm
are.
going to let you finish. But
So, okay, yeah, because they weren't there when the park opened. So, yeah, okay, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay, Dole
Okay.
Whip. Okay.
The castle.
But
That's
that
not-
was there from the
no.
begin't.
Doesn't matter. They added it at some point. It didn't exist.
No, that is defeating the purpose of the question.
wah, wah.
Pavement.
Hey, I would have
Walt
taken
Disney.
it.
Ducks.
Yes. Churros.
Princesses.
Yes.
Churros.
Yes.
Got a couple New Orleans squares. Big
That's a
Thunder,
good one.
Big Thunder Mountain, Splash Mountain,
No Matterhorn?
Phantasmic. No Matterhorn.
Oh, that's
no
surprising.
Matterhorn. Some jerk. Ridgeway Racers with a little smiley face. Whatever. I will say that so the runner-up to this, they got the second votes. was the entirety of DCA.
Oh, that is
yes.
not a bad answer.
No, that makes sense.
It's a great answer,
Yeah,
right?
It is.
But the one that won hands down overwhelmingly was Cars Land.
Ah, yes.
I was right.
Cars Land is our
Really
listeners'
is. I would agree with our listeners.
best park edition.
Probably the best themed area, in my opinion.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Until Star Wars Land hits.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, this will be great.
So then we also asked what the worst park subtraction is. Yeah, don't worry about it. We're just trying to do a radio show. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Yeah, this is truly a family podcast. The worst park subtraction. What do you think the worst thing is
So
that Disney
the
has
worst
taken
thing
away?
that they took away,
Yeah. Yes.
People Mover.
People Mover.
Oh,
Paul
really?
Brown says People
Oh.
Mover too. Do you want a
Yeah.
mic, Paul? Do you want a mic? No.
Really?
Not one right. Well, okay. So,
You live an hour away. You need a.
so People
That's
Mover. We got.
Electric Light Parade.
Nobody said that.
Oh, really?
Nobody said that.
Wow.
Luigi, do me a favor. You want to shut the door?
Yeah.
Luigi's Flying Tires.
Was the winner?
No.
Oh,
It's just
okay,
what
okay.
are the? So someone
I think
misses
I know who
The,
said that.
Luigi's Flying Tires.
I say
I
the,
know who said that.
I say the Skyway.
People said the Skyway buckets.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
okay.
Someone. What's that, Paul? Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell flying across. They have that at Disney World, by the
Yeah.
way. It was very weird. This is my favorite answer. This question makes no sense, but I would like to see the Chicken of the Sea pirate ship and Skull Rock again. Okay, well then it made
that's
sense
the
to you
answer,
because
yeah.
that's exactly what it is, right? Country Bear Jamboree.
Yes.
America Sings. Someone gets the Too Soon award. Soon to be Big Thunder Ranch because they're pulling Big Thunder Ranch out for Star Wars Land.
Wow. Yeah, that's a good
Too
call, too.
soon.
That's a good call.
Yeah. So the runner-up to this, they got the second to the most votes, People Mover.
Yeah? Yeah.
And we went on that at Disney World, and I loved it. I think that was probably the most. Yeah, it's so simple,
Huh.
but it was.
Okay.
I loved it. I had a blast.
Okay. All right.
The winner of the worst park subtraction, the thing our listeners missed the most, Country Bear Jamboree.
Yes.
Really?
Completely
That's
agree.
surprising.
There you go.
It's
Completely agree.
they have it at Disney World too. We did it. It was rad.
It's great.
Yeah,
It was
it's
so
cute.
good.
It's
I'm
cute.
I am surprised so many people liked that one, though.
It's my childhood. I miss
Yeah.
when I go on Winnie the Pooh with the kids.
Yeah.
I make sure to turn around so I can see the three heads at one part of the ride as well. I loved Country Bear
Interesting.
Jamboree.
You got to go to Disney World, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, to send donations. Yeah,
So then, as most of you know, we have blogs on the webpage on our thing, and so I asked everyone what their favorite blog post was,
Okay.
which I did feel a little weird about putting that question in because I thought it was a little self-serving. But hey, I want to know what people are reading and what people are interested in.
right.
Kind of important to know that kind
Yeah.
of stuff.
So, what do you think our favorite our listeners' favorite blog post is?
Say pirates.
I would
Yeah?
say gumbo recipe.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's a good one, too.
Okay. We had. I'm just reading off a few that I thought were good. Ride height requirements.
Oh, that is a good
That
one.
is good.
People voted for
Yeah,
that.
that is
I
good.
thought that was pretty. Pretty cool. Blobber's post on Disney Paris.
Oh, that was a great one.
Yeah. I think he did great. Our Snow White review. Snow White movie review.
Okay.
Top 10 things to do in Disneyland. I thought that was pretty good too. The tuna burger recipe from the old pirate ship. That was Terrence's favorite for sure. This must have been you, right, Terrence?
Worst thing I ever ate in my life.
Oh, man.
So rude. Somebody makes you dinner.
I know,
Don't
right?
even care.
Jeez.
I appreciate it. I just
Yeah.
don't want it again.
The runner-up on our blog post thing, the top 10 things to do in Disneyland.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. And the winner, the real skeletons and pirates. Pretty good, huh?
Yep.
Pretty good. What was our top 10 things to do in Disneyland? I kind of...
That was an early one. I don't even really remember.
Yeah, that was way at the beginning.
Wow, God, I'm trying to remember even the name. Unique things to do in Disneyland. How to make your Disney. I'm like on the site right now. Welcome to Disneyland. Velvet Elvis. History of Tomorrowland. I don't know. I can't find it. Oh, top 10 things to do. That wasn't that early, I guess. That was 2014.
Oh.
It was a year ago. October 8th.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So here's our top. Let's see if we agree with
still
these.
agree.
Yeah. Number 10, hang out and watch World of Color.
Eh.
Okay. Well, I will say now, that's rad.
Now it is.
I
Yeah,
think you
the
should
new
do it.
one. Yeah, you're right.
9, walk the Sleeping Beauty diorama in Sleeping Beauty's castle.
Yes.
Oh,
I agree.
I agree with that too. Ride Haunted Mansion at night.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Eat a churro in every land.
Yes.
Jet off into space on Star Tours. Really? Oh man, I
I mean,
think it's
okay,
there.
if you've never been to Disneyland, yes, that is
Okay.
something you should do.
Well, it's just
actually.
the top 10 things to do. You can be in Disneyland
Oh,
every day
yeah.
of your life, but that's one of the 10 things you got to do. Ride Indiana Jones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eat at Carthay Lounge.
Eat.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Ride Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Toy Story Midway Mania.
Yep.
Yeah.
Race along Radiator Springs Racers.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look,
We sort of agree with
Our
ourselves. We
stuff-
mostly agree with
our stuff holds up, people, and that's pretty good. All right. So the last two things are the guest and the episode, but we're going to switch it up here a little bit, and so we decided to come up with a few cool dealies, what am I trying to think? Categories.
category. Yeah.
So, best segment. What we internally here think our best segment is.
Yes.
Now, we pulled our resources and answered things, but I reserve the right to change everybody's answers. So, we may or may not know all these. Where is Bev?
I don't know.
Gosh. Bev.
She's ruining everything.
So, we had 4 in the running for our favorite segment. Terrence Thinks.
Mm-hmm.
Disney News. The fact of the show, which I don't really consider a segment, but I guess it is.
Yeah,
Right?
it's
It's a
totally
very
is a
short
segment.
segment.
Yeah.
Or the newcomer, the Main Street Window review,
Oh, yes.
yeah.
which is
Yes,
weird,
yes.
right? I think winner by popular margin, Terrence Thinks.
Yes.
Our best new segment.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah. Well, you're welcome, Taryn. I think you deserve it.
you. I think I do too.
Do we have one for tonight? We have one right now?
I mean, I don't know.
Okay, that's
I
a
guess
no.
we kind of do.
That's a
I
no.
did think about something today.
Okay, great.
I kind of.
Are you ready for it? Because you're getting put on the spot, and then I know that you're going to say it, and then tonight you're like, I shouldn't have said that, and I'm going to have to hear about it. So
Well, no,
unless
I
you're
mean-
ready for it, we're just going to move on.
I can give you a think.
Okay.
Nope, I don't want it.
You don't want
I
it?
want to think.
She's not ready for it. It's not fully baked. Let's save it for
Well,
the
there's
next
also
show.
no music ready, so I don't feel like I.
That'll
can
take
do it
4
without-
seconds, but you're not ready for it.
Okay.
And I want you to feel good about the think. I don't want you to just to be conned into it because you had told me earlier that you don't have one.
Yeah, but
Wait,
then.
here comes Bev. Let's start clapping when she comes in.
Okay.
So, wow. Look at you. You can take Becca's chair right there if you want. How you doing, Bev?
I'm excellent. How are you?
Pretty good. Pretty good. We're like halfway through our awards already.
I was listening.
And you hit your face with the keys.
It happens.
It does happen. Where were you? I need to know.
It was my father-in-law's birthday, so we were having family dinner.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
happy
Oh,
birthday,
that's nice.
bud.
How much Taco Bell does he eat?
We had homemade lasagna.
Oh.
It was real good.
Wow.
My
Very
mother-in-law
nice.
did like a whole thing where she like copied the Olive Garden salad and like it was breadsticks.
Were they
Oh,
unlimited, though, or
yeah.
cheap
They
out?
were unlimited. I'm on an all-carb diet.
I love it.
Is butter a carb?
That's my favorite
It
diet.
is now.
Yes.
Okay, well, great. Glad to have you.
Well, thanks,
Made it.
guys. Do I
Yeah.
get to make a speech?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Wait, what one?
No.
I took my headphones out on my way, and what?
Terrence thinks one.
Oh, I knew that.
Best second,
No,
yeah.
I must have been on a delay.
Yeah, there's probably a little delay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What were
Then-
you asking about?
Blog post.
Oh.
Skeletons.
Skeletons. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool story.
Thank you.
Yay, Terrence thing.
So then we had another one called Most Involved Listener. And this went out to a few people who we think we see all the time in the chat room, online, emailing us, reposting our stuff, supporting the shows. And, it was kind of tough, actually, to choose. But our first nominee, Clayton.
Yeah.
Clayton.
Clayton.
Old
His emails really make me
old Clayton No Filter. Yeah.
Clayton.
Then, of course, our good friend Lulu Gumshoe, who's
Lulu.
in the chat room right now. Ashley Ruth,
Yeah.
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
all over the place. Dion Michael from Zimbabwe,
Yes.
Terrence's man crush.
Wait. Terrence's man crush or a man crush on Terrence?
Sure,
Yes.
It's the
whatever
same
makes
thing.
you
The
feel
answer
most
is
comfortable.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then every single listener called Greg.
Yeah.
Yay.
All of the Greg.
All of them. All of the
Yes.
Gregs get lumped into one. And the winner, I think by a long shot, Ashley Ruth.
Yeah.
Yay.
Ashley, you support us a lot. We see you posting, and we really appreciate it, darling. It's you're doing a great job, and couldn't be doing it without you.
And so send us your
Yes.
your mailing address, and we will send you a nice little prize package.
Yeah, actually, it'll be pretty big because we have all this stuff to go through.
We've got things
We got
that
a lot
we
of
want to
stuff.
give away.
We have another category called Best Contestant. And we've done a few games here, which I think we're overdue for one. I should put together another trivia game.
Yeah.
And we've narrowed it down to 4 people. Oh, no, Terrence. I know you and I had talked about changing this, and I think I messed up and didn't change it.
No.
I know. I think I screwed up, Terrence.
I can find the other one if you
I
need it.
think I screwed up.
Do you need the other one? I can send it real quick.
No, those won't work. I'm talking about just the nominees. We messed with the nominees and stuff. And I don't know what happened, dude. That's too bad. Oh, here we go. Talk amongst yourselves.
So Bev,
Oh,
your covers look great.
crap. They're not working.
Well, it's hard to wear 2 headbands at the same time.
I make this look good.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Whatever, I quit.
Perfect timing, Bev. Sorry to see you go, but I got my thing going, so we're all right. Don't worry about it.
Because she just quit,
Yeah.
guys. Keep up.
Yeah, Bev just quit.
There's a reason you two are married.
Is there?
Oh, you guys are married.
That's true.
Yeah.
That was rude.
Okay, so we had 4 contestants nominated out of our pool of people. Number 1 is our close personal friend, Peter Munoz.
Yay.
If you remember, Peter, I think he's competed twice. Doesn't know a thing,
No.
but he still competes.
Doesn't know one thing.
He knows none of the things.
I don't even think he knows. I don't think he understands the point of the game. I think he just thinks it's like a seminar where we're talking to him about Disneyland. So, God bless you, Peter. Our other close personal friend, Blobberglop.
Yay.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he is.
He knows some things.
He
Actually,
does.
He knows a lot of things.
He
does know a
sometimes
lot of
knows
things.
more than we do.
Actually,
Yeah.
I think I do have audio, Terrence. Let me see. Here's Blobber.
And the winner at the end gets some pretty cool prizes.
Okay, on the phone we should have Donald. Donald?
No, this is not Donald.
Blobber, I was waiting for Donald to answer.
Oh, Blobber.
It's Blobber.
No, this
He's
is
like
Song
just
in the Disney
Oh,
music. Here's Peter Munoz. Songorama.
Peter, silent.
Oh, Peter.
I don't remember that. That's funny.
That was our Disney Songorama, the thing that changed titles like 5 times.
Yeah.
Next
that
up
game
we
was hard.
Yeah, it was hard. Next up we had Sue. This is Sue making a guess.
Sue?
Yes,
Sue, go ahead, please.
Is it the carousel?
Yes, it is.
That's right.
Sue.
See, and she knew stuff.
Wow.
Yeah,
She knew
smart.
stuff.
Yeah, she knows stuff.
That's nice
She
when
still
people
does
things.
know stuff. That's a good point. And then last but not least, we have Mary. And if you remember Mary, she surprised her kids on the show.
Oh, I love
So,
Mary.
Hannah, Caleb, Riley, listen closely. Daddy and I sent you on a scavenger hunt tonight, and you've gone through a lot of clues. And the last clue, you had to decode a message, and that led you to this show. So, we've always told you that the next time we go to Disneyland is when you guys are the ages of 4, 6, and 8. And on Saturday, December 6th, Riley is turning 4 years old.
All right, you get the point. They're going to
It
Disneyland.
made me tear up
I'm
again.
totally tearing up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's just
sorry.
so nice.
I thought. Okay. Well, anyways, it was really nice. It was really cool, and she recorded their surprise and sent it to us, and I just didn't know at the time how to get it on the site and show everybody, but it was really cool.
Yeah.
So our award now for the most involved listener, I think, was it most involved
best-
listener?
Best.
Best
Contestant
contestant/caller.
/ call, because she did compete. Mary,
Yeah, she
right,
has as well, yeah.
Mary wins.
Yay. She also wins best mom. Sorry.
Yeah, probably,
Sorry,
right?
Sorry.
She does.
Yeah, sorry, Angry Becca.
I'll admit that.
She's being angry right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what else is new?
I don't know. Laser eyes over there.
She has a lot of feelings.
She does have a lot of feelings. Okay, so those are our internal prizes. Now we're going back to the listener-nominated ones,
Whoa.
to the most important categories. Paul Brand, now, do you want a microphone?
Do I have one now? No.
Yes.
No?
Okay. What are you doing, buddy? Just hanging out?
I'm just hanging out.
Nice. Good to see you, man.
Heard you had the 50th anniversary. Had to come.
Yeah.
Had
Yeah.
to come check it out.
Come yell at us. So our favorite guest was one that we put to the test to the listeners out there, and we got a lot of really good noms, man, for this category. Who do you guys think won? Favorite guest.
Boy.
Who do you think our listeners' favorite guest is?
Wow.
That's
That's
a
tough.
lot, man.
Yeah.
There's Mouse Brew.
Yeah, I was trying to
there's,
remember
remember our
maybe Mouse
guests.
Brew.
Yeah, a lot.
Steve
But-
from.
Well, I'll tell you what. One of the nominations, Angry Becca.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Angry Becca, did you fill the survey out at 10/6/2015 at 12:36 and 20 seconds?
8 times.
Okay, great. Dexter Francis, author
Yeah.
of the book on the aero development,
Yes.
folks. That was
a
Yeah, that was
great
awesome.
show.
God,
oh, man.
that reminds me, we need to get Dexter back
Yeah,
on. It's almost been a
absolutely.
year.
Still have a page of questions for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
We should do that. I think he had family in Walnut Creek, which
Uh-huh.
is real
Yeah.
close. Yeah, well, I'll shoot an email out to him. Another one for Angry Becca. Pretty good.
gonna need you
Did she
to
just
stop.
woot?
She's,
Yeah, she
yeah,
did.
she's
Yeah.
fist pumping like she's on Arsenio Hall.
She's actually
wow.
punching because she's so angry.
Oh, wow. Hitting the air. I hate molecules. The beer guy, which I'm only assuming is Mouse Brew.
Mouse
It's gotta be Mouse Brew.
Or it could be Terrence and I really
That's
don't know.
true, Yeah.
Terrence getting a churro with Terrence.
What?
Huh?
I don't know. That's what. Look, these are the things we get. Anyway, so runner up for our favorite guest, for our listeners' favorite guest, Mouse Brew.
Yeah.
Oh. Good job, Mouse Brew.
Good job, Dan.
By one vote,
Wow.
the winner of the fan favorite guest, Jeremy from Spectro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
Spectro Radio, who
That's
we were
great.
listening to right before
Yes.
the. Actually, I think I legitimately still am.
This whole show has just been
$6 or more.
Spectro Radio.
There you go. That's a commercial for Spectro Radio. I should probably stop that because I think that bleeds through. That's going to be fun. Anyways, and then last but not least, the fan favorite episode. And I was really excited to kind of run through this list and
Yeah,
see
I'm
what
very
people
curious.
think, man. I mean, it's, we're in our little bubble here, so to speak, and we think we know what you guys like, but we've never really asked. So I kind of like these things because the responses were so numerous, so different, so varied.
Oh, really?
That I think it just means that we're kind of doing a good job hitting a lot of different points, a lot of different topics. So
Cool.
favorite episode, any thoughts? Who do you think? Which episode do you think wins?
Man. Oh, goodness. There's so many.
It's only 49.
No.
It's not that many.
Number.
I'll give you some hints.
Yeah. I need some refresh.
Someone says all of them.
That's sweet.
I like that answer.
I liked the and I don't remember their name, but the person who
Right.
talked us through drinking in
Walt
Disney World.
Yes, from the feedback.
yes.
Yeah.
Was that a
Oh,
feedback?
no,
it
Hal
was-
Bowers.
It was
Yeah.
a person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from Bay Lake Society.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was a good one.
Yeah, that was
That was really
That
cool.
made me actually want to go to Florida.
Yeah.
I'm over that now. But
Yeah,
Just
you
the
should
one
be.
portion of Florida, though.
Trust me.
just the air conditioned rooms.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there next show. Episode 23, top 10 things to do at Disneyland. That was a fan favorite.
Oh, I think I know one.
You think?
Yeah.
All right.
This is it,
The
the
one
thing.
where we. This is it. It's coming.
Uh-oh.
The one where we came up with our own movie.
Oh, yeah, the Imagine. Let's see if anyone else.
Yeah, the Imagineering movie rundown. That was good.
Nope, you're the only one.
That was a very, very good episode.
Or what
I
to,
thought that
agree
was
with
fun.
you, yeah.
And it was fun to do.
what to do with small children. I
Oh.
also really enjoyed.
Oh, yeah.
What to do while your kids are asleep, I enjoyed as well.
The one where Terrence was wrong and Becca yelled at him.
Oh, all of them.
Which one was
That was
that?
another vote for all of them.
Who knows?
That was the feedback letter about the Disneyland movie, about the Disney movies.
It wasn't
Probably.
just one.
Well,
That's happened a few times.
Yeah, it's
he
true.
yells at me all the time, just not on the air.
It's true. Here's a vote for our first episode.
Oh,
That was someone's favorite episode.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we had a drinking-
one.
yes.
Sorry, Heather's
Yeah.
Heather's in the studio as well. Yeah, we had a one about drinking in the park as well.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, so the runner-up show, fan favorite show, Aero Development.
Oh, that was such a good one.
That was with Dexter Francis, the Aero Development show. If you guys haven't gotten that book yet, check it out. It's such a good book. So that means that our fan favorite episode.
Drum roll.
I don't have one. All right, stop that. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, it was bad.
I know, it's like the board is going like
It was close.
Yeah. Spectro Radio.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wow.
dude's cleaning it up, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Jeremy was a good time,
It's
man.
like Taylor Swift at the Grammys or something, dude.
Or something like that. Yeah, so there you go. We
That's-
actually
yeah.
we had a couple of votes. Let's see, what are some of the other ones? History of Pirates won. Disney Chris. A lot of people like Disney Chris
Oh
on here.
yeah, yeah.
History of Toontown. Yeah, I don't know. So that's what I mean. It's kind of it's
History
all over
of
the board.
Toontown. Did you vote?
I did not. I did not.
So you
because
said that, and Terrence and I just looked at each other like, really?
That's my mic. Fired. There we go. This is all I wanted to be in the first place. Is just me talking about Disneyland. So that's the new format of the show, and hope you guys like it. Well, because you're guilty by association, Taryn, and you're also on their same mic. So whatever. Don't hate, celebrate.
Congratulate.
Oh,
Stop it.
can you mute that again, please?
Wow. So there you go. That's our
Yeah.
50th show awards.
Well, speaking of thinking about what we've said before and how we feel, I kind of jotted down some of the things we said on the first episode,
Okay.
just to see if anyone has changed their mind on what rides they have to hit and which rides they don't want to hit.
Okay.
So,
I love it.
going through it, the top 5 rides we said you have to hit if you go were Radiator Springs Racers,
Yes.
Mansion,
Yes.
Pirates,
Yes.
Tower of Terror,
Nope.
Nope.
and then Toy Story Midway Mania.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys would add to that?
Space Mountain.
I heard
yeah.
of Space Mountain.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Space Mountain is unlike any other ride I've been on, so I would definitely add that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think, I mean, just for, like, putting my own bias aside, I think Tower of Terror is a stronger ride than Space Mountain.
Indiana
I disagree.
Jones.
Oh.
Indy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Indy would be another
Fantastic
good one as
ride.
well.
So, yeah.
Yeah, but we had to limit it to 5. What were they
Yeah.
again? Sorry.
It was Racers, Mansion, Pirates, Tower of Terror, and Midway. But the difference when we started, I
okay.
had 2 kids at that time. I was
It
trying. I don't
changes-
know.
it changes
by the week. It feels like
It's like a cycle, like a 9-month.
It's like I'm a rabbit. So but now at this point, I would say the entirety of Fantasyland. The rides in there are great. I
They are.
hated them before.
I remember.
But they're great
I don't know
now.
how you can hate those rides.
They were boring before, but now they're fantastic. I love them.
I might get kicked off the show for saying this, but am I allowed to say that Mr. Toad's crazy thing is terrible?
Mr.
Yeah,
Toad's Wild
'cause it
Ride is
kinda
probably
is.
In Fantasyland.
Good.
It's the
Gas.
worst one.
It's terrible.
But I like
Yeah.
it. I think it's great.
totally terrifying.
I
Is
think
that
it's
a
great.
movie? Like,
But
I don't
that's
even
the
know where
good
that
part.
came
Yeah, Ichabod. Not Ichabod Crane. What's it? I have it on. It's the one
Yeah.
I'm supposed to watch.
The
They were-
wind and the willows.
They were books, and then
Right.
there was an animated deal about it.
books.
So I would say, what are the?
What?
They're on your iPad. It's a whole thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Boax. I think
Yeah.
it's pronounced Boax.
Sound
yes.
it out.
What would I replace? I would take Ridgeway, Radiator Springs Racers. I would take that out and put
Really?
and put Indiana Jones. I think Indiana Jones is a stronger ride.
There's a better queue.
I agree.
Yes.
The queue is amazing. The ride itself is
I agree with that.
fantastic.
I think it's
go
way.
with that.
I think it's way better than Mani Mana,
Okay,
whatever
well,
it's called.
So the rides that we had that you should not go on.
Yeah,
just-
the total skips.
it's just consensus, all right?
Yep.
Goofy's
Yes.
Yeah.
Goofy's Land of Horror.
That's
That-
Tower of Terror right there. Yeah,
I love
Goofy's scaffold
I
ride.
love
Goofy's
that
Sky
ride.
School.
How is that possible?
I don't know.
I wanted
my
to go
gosh.
on it, and then we went 2 times ago when we went. We went to the
was
Corn Dog
knocked up both
Castle.
times.
Well, yeah, I know, but I watched people on that ride, and the look of terror on their face, like, nope, not going. No
No.
way.
No, you shouldn't.
It's horrible.
Nobody should ever go on that ride if you're over the age of like 6, because then you know what terror is. You know what
Yeah.
fear is, and it'll ruin
Right.
you.
Yeah,
So it was Goofy and then Splash Mountain.
I still agree with that.
I still love that ride.
It's a good ride,
It
but
is
you could
good.
totally skip it.
Well,
You don't
right.
need to do Splash Mountain. People will wait. Suckers will wait over an hour to do that. And it's like it's cool, but there are stronger rides in the park for sure.
Okay, then there was Utopia. Autopia.
Oh, yeah,
Never-
skip it.
Autopia,
Never
skip.
ride that.
I think
Yep.
I remember saying like, just hide your kids' eyes from it, because it's only kids that want to go on it.
That
Yeah.
is
And if
true.
they don't know it's there, then you don't ever have to deal
And
with
it's
You
it.
know-
kind of tucked away. Like, you really can just avoid.
You really can.
FYI, Abby may or may not have peed on that ride.
Fact of the
Back to
show.
the show. Did you know that in 2013, and then of course Nemo, but then
Yeah,
maybe
skip it.
someone's listening to us because 2 of the rides we said
Submarine.
are now closed.
Oh,
Interventions
Okay.
and Luigi's flying
Monster
Luigi's
tires.
4-second tires. Yes, exactly.
or we're just right.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah,
Just
I
saying.
guess same thing.
Just saying.
Skip them.
Yeah.
for
I
sure.
would trade out Sky School,
Right.
Goofy Sky School, because that's
Okay.
what it's actually called,
Right.
with Mickey's Wheel of Terror.
Oh yeah, that one.
Nope, no.
No.
I love that one.
I think that one's okay if you're
It's
not
amazing.
on a dangly one.
Yes.
A swinging
If,
gondola.
if you're not on the swinging one, then it'd be. Oh no.
Maybe this shouldn't be a cast full of wimps. Because that ride is amazing. I'm sorry to
Angry
say
Becca.
it. Angry Becca chimes in. For all the rest of the world who enjoys fun stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be happy by the end of the show. I'm gonna be happy, Becca.
I didn't mean it.
So since 2 of them are gone now, what would we replace those 2 with?
the
think that's-
entirety
that's a whole
of
other
Bugs
show.
Land.
Still,
It is.
No. How do you have
hold on,
kids?
hold on,
How do you
hold on,
have
hold on.
kids and not enjoy taking them to Bugs Land?
No,
I don't
no,
understand
hold
it.
on.
I love Bugs Land.
I enjoy taking them to the water portions of Bugs Land.
No,
but
no.
they don't even enjoy the rides that
Doesn't
much.
matter. You can't say the entirety of Bugs Land except for the parts that I like.
Fact.
At that point, then you have to break it out in what part of the choo-choo train. Tara and I went on the choo-choo train. Chester's whatever it is, whatever that kid's name is.
it's about
Awful.
a 10-second ride.
It's cute. It was very slow.
It was
We could have walked
terrible.
faster. It was cute. I thought it was great. I was
No.
like, this is themed really well. I love
No.
it.
You know, the only reason I went on that ride is because Jack was like, ooh, watermelon. I was like, I've never seen that slice of watermelon before. And I wanted to figure it out.
That's my
Really?
It
boy.
was torturous.
Really?
Torturous,
He
I
saw the
tell
big
you.
giant
He saw
watermelon
the
and was
big
like,
giant
look at this
watermelon
thing, and he was
and
stoked.
Was like, let's do it, Mom. And I was
Really?
like, really?
And then so afterwards,
And it got broke down halfway through. So it was not
got
10
broke
seconds.
Broke down.
It got
was
broke
like
down.
a torturous 20-minute feeling awful sensation.
oh man. So afterwards, did he enjoy it? Did he?
No.
Were you like, Jack? Did you like it? And he goes, no.
Well, okay, but to be
No.
fair,
Yeah.
does Jack enjoy
Anything?
Anything?
thing?
He enjoyed
Yes.
our wedding.
He's getting better.
That's true. He
Yeah.
did enjoy our wedding.
Yeah.
Did
That's
he
what I
like
heard.
the the smells of like you can smell the watermelon when you go through and you can smell the cupcake?
That wasn't
You
real
could?
watermelon. He can tell the
Yeah,
difference.
It does the fragrant.
Does it?
Crap.
Did that do
Yeah.
it when we were really?
Yeah, you noticed it.
I did.
Yep.
I'm really smart.
The
I
ladybug
think that's
ride
why you liked it, because it was literally a 10-second ride. Like,
in
it
Bugs
was
Land
fun.
is pretty
That's
terrible.
true. Yeah.
You're remembering it wrong.
Except for mine.
true.
Was not 10 seconds.
Anything else?
That's true.
No, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's from our first show, huh?
From our
What
first
else
show.
did we?
We're pretty on target.
I feel like there might be something else that's terrible.
Well, you know,
there's
we could
things that are
revisit some of
terrible.
this stuff too.
Ready to go.
You know,
Yeah. Let's just start doing all our shows again and see how they
over and
change.
over again.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Same topics, just
Oh,
try
man.
again.
Okay, let's do the fact of the show, and then we'll get out of here.
All right.
I don't have anything else to say.
I'm sure I have
turn this
plenty
up.
more to say, but I won't.
Well, that's probably true. Let me do this. Let me do this. All right. Fact of the show: on opening day, the beloved Jungle Cruise. I don't know how beloved it is. I hate that ride. God, we did that in Walt Disney World. I wanted to jump and swim back to the dock.
I don't like the people.
Oh,
it's not
God.
the ride; it's the people. On
Whatever.
The skippers.
The beloved Jungle Cruise was known as the Explorer Boat Ride, which I never knew that. And it is. If you look at the maps from the opening day, it says Explorer Boat Ride.
It was serious.
Yeah.
It was a serious ride.
It's a whole deal.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I thought that was really interesting. And it's weird because when you hear people reference opening day, even Disneyland, they'll call it Jungle Cruise on opening day. They say, Jungle Cruise on opening day was blah, blah, blah. Well, it didn't exist. So
Right.
it really wasn't anything.
Mhm.
So, but I guess it's a little less confusing to say that. Anyway, thank you guys very much, everyone in the studio, for hanging out for 50 shows. I think we've all done pretty good. I've had a lot of fun, and here's the 50 more. And for all our audience and our loyal listeners and friends, thank you for supporting us. You know, this is a lot of fun for us to do, and it ain't cheap and it ain't easy, but it sure is fun. And, you know, if you guys continue hanging out with us, we'll continue allowing you to hang out. No, I'm kidding. We'll continue doing shows, you know. So give us some feedback. Give us some, you know, what do you guys want to hear, man? And anyway, until next time, everyone, we'll see you in the parks.